Cybernation Uncensored.
Hello. Oh, there we go. Microphone is picking me up. Great. Awesome. Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Cybernation Uncensored, where we are playing Cyberpunk Red, where you don't own anything, but you still pay for it anyway. I am Diamond Dust, your GM, and welcome back. So, today, around the table with us, we'll start off with Jack. No. I don't need to do anything yet. Don't worry about that. Right. Sasha. My bad. Go ahead and reintroduce yourselves, guys. I'm sorry. I hit the wrong one.
Go ahead, Jack.
It's me, Mario.
Oh.
Bobbity boopy?
Hey, waka waka. Anyway, Daiquiri Jack, Thornton, boom. Let's go. I ain't doing it again.
Magpie. I make good deals.
Fuck.
Born to no choombas, how you doing today? Little bobbity boopity, little beebity bobbity. Nah, I'm playing / your Italian American Netrunner Media. It's good to see you're all here. I hope you guys have fun today. Welcome back to a little bit of shock and awe with us. And what can I say? The only question / has for y'all is where the hell is that money?
Where's the money, Lebowski?
Where's the money?
One sec, I will fix it. It seems that the show name up and up. Get that.
We're peering behind the curtain now.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm trying here.
Pride.
Who are you, Kiwi?
Oh yeah, I can do my intro.
You can do that.
Go ahead and do your intro.
Hey, all.
Kiwi.
I'm Kiwi Waste. I am playing your nerdy medtech Zephyr, and yeah, I'm excited to see where we go if we do find this money, because you know, we need to get paid more.
Why do you need to get paid? You already got paid enough. It seems.
But we can get
more money.
paid a second time.
Yeah. I mean, I've got a group of kids to look after. Like that's not cheap.
Oh yeah, yes, or whatever the geeks say.
I have a $22,000 suit of clothing I'd like to buy. That's just clothing, man.
And so says the people that didn't need money to be happy back in the day.
Right.
All right. So, with that going on, Raven, would you like to explain what happened in last session as, you know, you are media getting your story pulled together and also kind of why we're going on a little treasure hunt here.
Well, you see, the whole Red Knight thing was kind of revolved around Michael Deckard. Long story short, he kind of screwed over his family. He stepped away to become more of a Biotechnica's kind of pawn in a situation. Here, let me look this way so I can see my notes better. However, he hired us to actually go eliminate the Red Knight. He wanted the story buried. Come to find out, the Red Knight was his son. And yeah, he went over the edge kind of from killing his sister and being used as a pawn. So we gathered all the information, happily got quote unquote paid for the operation, but Red Knight was supposed to had made quite a bit of money fleecing it off of people through heist hacking networks, almost seizing people inside of cyberware and holding them ransom. So there has to be money. Granted, we have enough evidence to suggest that Red Knight fabricated a lot of what he did, but if people actually paid, there had to be money somewhere. Couldn't find it. But luckily, you see, our man Thornton over here has got some great people in his disposable. Well, in his crew, really. Because as we were talking with Decker and left, one of them jacked his phone. Not only does it have illicit photos of him because he is a naturalist, but it might give us clues on what happened with the money. Did I miss anything? You guys want anything?
No, I think you got it.
No, yeah, that's about right.
Yeah.
Also on top of that, I suppose some other things that were included is Red Knight. For anyone who may have missed it, Red Knight was revealed to be Roman Deckard, who was supposedly the young man that was found dead at the Delirium nightclub. That kind of started this whole mess that these guys ended up falling in. And now, the question raises, where is that money? So as backslash, I imagine you're probably poking through this agent to figure out where the money is. Go ahead, give me that that hacking check again. Well, an excellent quality aid.
Where's the money, Lebowski?
All downhill, Joe.
Let's just use 2 of those +2s.
All right. So with that, you have access to the agent and all of its contents in there, including, very compromising photos of Mr. Deckard, business discussion, guards, just kind of everyday stuff. Biotech. Also, what appears to be evidence that Mr. Deckard might have a serious addiction to shrooms, possibly, or other types of hallucinogens. And also a lot of chats between him and Anya. You probably don't want to read it.
On your top?
Perhaps.
No, his
On the car? On the table? Sorry.
Oh my gosh.
on your face.
Oh. Thanks, guys. I'm glad I have.
Where are we?
I'm glad I've got that picture painted in my head this morning. I'm so grateful for it.
You're welcome.
All right. I'm also partially just trying to get Sasha's tech put together, specs, so that way we have them. All
Give me
right.
the specs, Diamond.
Working on it. All right. I suppose some other things that are included here is, well, of course, what appears to be multiple transactions going what looks like a jailbroken variant of the Bang Me app of large sums of money.
Ooh.
Quick, drain his accounts.
And it looks like from this view, it seems to be nothing more than just watching watching the money pass through. But there is evidence, there is money passing through here, large amounts of it, enough to probably put you guys into retirement if so wish. Unless you decide to splurge it all, like, you know, sort of crazy.
Hey,
What-
what
what
chamber on
you
here? Okay.
What do you mean? I need that gold-plated SUV, Diamond. It's a business expense.
They always say it's enough money to retire off of, but is it really enough money to retire off of? Unless you can buy your own island, is it really retirement?
Just an extended vacation.
Okay, probably an extended vacation, sure, but still, it is a sizable sum of money.
I mean, it's gotten to the point where some people are actually choosing to live their retirement entirely on cruise liners because it's cheaper than actually going into an old folks' home.
Too real.
So,
No, we saw-
yeah, that's how the situation is nowadays.
Boy,
I did see Red Knight put together a credit skimmer. Is there any way to start skimming the transactions going through here, or am I going to need to find a more local or direct source?
You're gonna need to find a much more direct source in order to
That's fine.
get a hold of it and see if it even can still work. But-
Is there any way to pull the account numbers, try to get an idea of pointing towards either a bank, an institution, a money holding of some kind?
Give me a cryptography check.
I could do. And I'm just going to use another one of those plus twos. So that would be an 18.
Here we got him.
All right. So, with that in mind, as you've sifted through this absolute garbled pile of just spaghetti code that makes up this app, it looks like there's a couple of possibilities. It looks like it leads to either somewhere in the old bank block or also the current First Night City Bank in the Glen.
Spaghetti good. Does that mean it was designed by an Italian?
Hey, I
resent that.
I resemble that remark. Thank you.
I don't know, that seems pretty saucy to me.
Oh.
I love you guys. Okay, that gives us 2 points of interest to look into. I'm good with that. That's a start.
Right. And finally, on top of all that, just to I think to wrap everything up, one of the last things you can find in appears to, what appears to be not so much a map, but it seems a picture of what looks like a hard currency in a pile. Like it was taken room.
He's got a money bed.
Were you Breaking Bad? Is it the storage room with the pallet of cash?
Okay. So he's got money. It's hidden. He's either moved it all to banks or he's got it in multiple spots. I'd put it in multiple spots. I mean, let's be honest here. Don't all put all your eggs in one basket. Okay.
With all that information in mind, / how do you?
I imagine no matter what, we're all going to get a good night's sleep first. I think it's pretty late, last I
Yeah.
checked.
Oh yeah, you probably be sleeping well into the day at this. You guys aren't going to. If you need
That's fine.
downtime, that is another thing that can happen. Well. Need time to heal.
I don't know. Did anybody take
I mean,
damage?
I'm fine.
Oh yeah,
I
that's
did
right,
just a
'cause
little
my
bit.
boss
That's
fight
right.
got trivialized. That's right. I wonder how that happened.
Rocket launcher.
Magpie brought a rocket launcher to a gunfight.
I, as a player, need a minute to think about. Like, obviously, I want to look into the banks first. I need a minute to try to figure out my plan of attack for that, though, Diamond.
All right.
Obviously, I'm not going to be able to just walk into a bank and be like, I want to double check to see if they have this account without hacking it. And I need to figure out some choices there. But checking out the one in the old combat zone, I mean, the old city center, I think that would be the, in a weird sense, that might be the easier / harder of the two. So I need a minute to process that.
Hey, I was just there, so. So you're around.
But the old bank
Good to
block
know.
is off to the east of the city center.
Right, think of something else.
It's extreme scavenging now.
Yeah, but it's still part of the corporate center blast. Okay.
Oh. With that in mind, Zephyr, for you, waking up with just kind of probably a little bit more of a renewed sense of the weight of the world off of you because of everything trying to guys at this point. You have a couple days of downtime. I think. What do you need to do with these?
I'm probably going to. I'm just gonna just make some medicine and stuff. Get to make some speed heals and stuff. Cause I used one of them at least. I only have one left right now. So if I get a couple of those made.
Okay. Totally good to me. So speed heals. Anything cooking up also by chance?
Stick with speed heal right now because that seems to be the one I use the most.
Okay. Good to me.
Okay, let's see. 17.
All right, that will be enough to self a batch. They'll eat. Equal pharmacy.
Awesome.
Go. They are put together. I didn't know if there was anything else I'm trying to take care of in the next couple days before treasure hunt.
I think it's like super big I'm taking care of. I'm probably, one thing I just want to say I haven't done in a while. I want to make sure that I do. I haven't texted my mom in a while, and I want to make sure I message her tell her I haven't told her about all my new jobs and stuff. So I gotta keep her updated.
All right.
But beyond that's my main stuff. And apologize that I've been busy working and haven't talked to her enough.
A tabletop character that actually has parents still.
Thornton,
How'd that possible?
how are you wanting to spend these 2 days of downtime? Hello? Yeah.
I didn't. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't hear my name. I'm sorry.
Okay. I thought I said Thornton.
I So something I kind of wanted to establish for a little while and never really got around to it
Okay.
is ever since I shifted over to Rockland and Rita got out, I kind of had been wanting to restart the relationships
Okay.
that we had. It was very we were definitely button heads before. Kind of wanted to reset all of that.
All right.
Now that I've got skin, I got skin in the game again. I actually want to see if sometimes she would have been interested to go out and I don't know, get drinks or something like that.
An FBC going to get trained.
I can still do it, and I can still taste.
Just don't really benefit from the buzz.
Well, I can always freebase inject it too.
Oh gosh, I don't know if that's good for your. I don't know if that's good for your neural system.
Get drunk faster.
One of the so you'll actually take up the invitation on this go out. Where are you guys heading to? Because Metal Storm is a one of her go-to bars. It's primarily a borg, like really borged up folks. Okay, all right. Now, just to kind of see,
Well,
like,
I count for that now.
just to kind of see like how things go over though. Can I get a conversation check from you, and also go roll her conversation check behind?
Any way I can add anything with my charismatic impact?
If you want to use charismatic impact instead, you may. It's good to be a DV8. That's the route
Okay,
you
because I
wanna
think
take.
that'll actually be better than. Yeah, because my conversations is 7 straight up.
Oh.
+2.
All right.
Oh, didn't even need it anyway.
So overall, for you two, the night seemed to kick off pretty well. Surprisingly, for you guys, the fighting league kind of seems more like it's been a corporate chore for both of you guys than it has been any. Especially with Rita, where she's been constantly getting broken, testing stuff to see if it'll last. But overall, things are starting off on a much more amicable.
So they're just party all night long.
Finally, Magpie. After a bit, you see Specs come stumbling into your kind of makeshift office. Just, hi. Sorry I wasn't put together last time. I'm ready.
No worries, Specs. I mean, Nothing formal for you to do just now, but just keep doing what you're doing.
Right. Got them big fucking glasses also. I mean, they're smart glasses. They give them imaging. No.
Magpie's probably going to spend some time with the kids over the 2 days.
Alright.
Just making sure that they're all doing okay, they're not needing anything.
So, just off on the edge of Haywood, see a pair of, we're at street level as we see a pair of boots stepping down, crossing the streets. And, well, Night City
The car runs it over.
Night City hasn't looked this good, despite, horrible people and the horrible weather and the horrible smell, since things kind of broke down with the last ban. And honestly, maybe it's for the better that you go back to find old friends. Welcome back to Night City, buddy.
Hi,
Jim
I'm
back.
back. America. Hi, everybody. I'm Jim. I like long walks on the beach in the sunset, and I am very happy to be here. And yeah, I can't wait to see where we go with this. But I think first order of business is to explain where all my money went, and
You need to
made
get
some
back
really
to-
bad investments in the pumpkin market, especially during Halloween. So
Even though the Blood Nation told you don't do that shit.
yeah, because they also work the stock market too, and
Ended up buying that map off that shady guy that
Yeah,
was supposed to lead to buried treasure.
yeah. And then there were those beans, real beans.
But as soon as you get like close enough into the city, your agent starts going off, buddy. Just message after message after message after message after message after message of everything that's heard, leading up to also pictures of Thornton becoming an FBC, Magpie having a new home in Haywood. Honestly, for you, it's not going to be far of a walk. Far. And also, on top of all that, the Red Knight incident, and now you guys have a possibility of a place that leads to buried treasure, maybe. Actual buried treasure with photos.
Oh, we forgot to take you off the group chat. Okay.
Oh yeah.
well, yeah, we knew he was coming back, so.
I guess I go swing by the that community center thing, because I remember what that was, and then it's not there anymore. I'm sorry if I haven't been paying attention.
Yeah.
I've been busy.
It got burnt down.
It's been updated where the new location. Gosh, no. You do see photos of the old orphanage getting burnt down, then the new place, basically its own. In a sense, Magpie, you're kind of running an HOA. To be honest,
No.
I am not the devil, damn it.
I mean you're an executive. This is kind of your
Yes.
your little thing that you're running.
I guess
Am
I
I
walk
the-
over to
am I-
Magpie's place.
Am I the bad guy?
Are we the baddies?
Are you
No.
really raising that question to me again? You leave me alone. But upon
I tell you every day.
upon coming up here, you just see a much bigger woman just step in the way. Hey, what you think you're walking into, Ragley?
Hang on, real fast. I pick up probably somebody's spit can, and then I do the whole cup thing. Ring any bells? Oh God, don't.
What?
That meme's done.
Cup guy from when that was big or that was memeable. I get. It's been a very long trip. All right,
I did.
I'm here to see Magpie.
You know who?
You what?
Magpie radio company.
Uh-huh.
Hey, kid. Some
Yeah.
scraggly guy talking about cups out here that is insisting that he needs to talk to you.
I'll be out in a minute.
Tell the fuck off.
Yeah, buddy, I gotta admit, you're probably not looking too good for walking through the desert. You know.
Oh,
And she, and
With a horse with no name.
Magpie just thinks to herself, "Cops? What the fuck?"
Backslash will get up and just like drop the decks he's working on and totally take off downstairs.
Oh, Backslash knows exactly who it is.
A lot has happened since.
yeah, I
Magpie's kinda
gave
been
y'all
caught up
money
with
to
things.
like build some orphanage.
Yeah.
I wasted all my money on pumpkins, and now what the hell happened?
Seeing Backslash take off, Magpie's gonna follow.
All I can imagine, two really young people trying not to fall down. Sure enough, there's Buddy standing at the gateway next to Rita.
Would, like literally point at Rita. You be nice to him. He's family. Let him in here.
Well, look, I don't know. He looks like some every other street gonk out there. Okay.
This guy gave us like half the startup capital.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, he's a famous rockabye around these parts. I mean, road ain't been kind to him, but come on, buddy. Let's get you a meal and get you cleaned up.
Hey, you know the road is fucking hard and it's really, really fucking tough, and
I got a feeling
just can't take no guff.
I got a feeling there's gonna be a song about it.
Just covering Tenacious D for the moment.
So, something about the desert roads taking him back to the place that he lives, you know.
Which Rita will be shooting a text off to you, Thornton. Just, hey, apparently some guy named Buddy you know is showing up over at the orphanage.
What's that asshole doing back?
Oh,
He showed me up last time.
But yeah, Buddy, compared to like the ramshackle bunk beds that were all packed into small rooms, this is place. It's a warehouse, but it's become a cargo village. Actual plumbing, central bathhouse, rows of that young people are able to access food from. Is a fully functioning cargo village.
if they're kids, do they get like smaller cargo containers?
No, we just put more in the.
Oh, okay.
I mean, some of them have doubled up into sibling. Now, there's other younger folk. Is like Magpie, like for you, like what is the age limit compared to home?
She doesn't really have an age limit. I mean, the older ones are kind of
18, you're out on your ass.
They're kind of expected to help out with the younger ones, but I mean, they always have a place here.
But yeah, I mean, it's a lot of adults. Along with the kids. But yeah, buddy, all your money went in something like this. Well,
we spent the money well.
It's probably been the best thing you've seen up in a while. Probably a hot shower.
We got all that here for you, buddy.
Yep.
Oh. Well. Damn. That's all I can really say is damn. I'm really glad all my money went to the right place. Thank God I didn't, give it to some random hobo on the street.
Well, you did. We just spent it real good.
Yeah, you did. All right, so yeah, lost it all. Thought I was doing big. Guess I didn't, and now I'm here. Y'all got any work and a working shower and maybe a barber? Cause I like this man in blackface, but it's just not me.
Yes, we can totally hook you up, Choomba.
Yeah.
Do you need some like walking around money or anything?
I mean, maybe a little, but like not right now.
Okay, well, we got shower, we got food. Let's get you clean. Let's get this. How many layers of dirt and dust do you have on you?
Layers?
Duster than Aldecaldo that got back from a 2-week trip.
Aw.
Right.
Yeah.
Take a shower. We'll get your clothes cleaned up so you're not dragging half the desert in with you.
Hey.
And we'll get you a hot meal when you're done.
And Magpie, I imagine. What's your luck score, Magpie?
What is my luck score? That's a good question. Luck is 6.
So, what are your med tags?
Mhm.
While they, they do understand like basic surgery and whatnot, they probably learned a little bit from Zephyr on the way. They're a little bit more of an esthetician type of med tech instead of a typical doctor.
Okay.
So they'll do like cosmetic as well.
I mean, way back when, like, you used to go to the barber for some medical procedures, so yeah.
Comes around full circle, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So,
Now you're going to the medical practitioner for barber services.
yeah. They simply refer to him as. They simply refer to him as notes, please. Where are you?
Cutter.
And this little NPC comes up. Here you go. Thanks, notes. Okay.
Buzz?
But
You hit the button down there. I'd be delighted.
All right. Okay. Oh, there he is. Green, simply known as Green. That
Brain.
primarily because most of his equipment there is a recurring color thing. A lot of his.
wait. So if he's doing really well one day, does that make him super green?
Yes. It's not easy being green though sometimes.
Jack got the reference.
So yeah,
You said it there.
go ahead and roll for green here.
Yep.
Well, that's 10. Plus is 14.
The 30. Damn.
Oh yeah, buddy, you're gonna get cleaned up. Probably, a lot of scars or cuts you got. Gonna get, pretty much patched up pretty. Now you're brand shiny new by the time you get done.
Now I feel a little better about that pumpkin horse shit. Just as tired.
Back to your old self, buddy. We missed you.
Thank you, but give me a minute. Tunes his guitar. That's basically what he's doing until we come up with a plan to go do something.
Right. So, backslash, I imagine you're putting word out about your little discovery inside the phone.
To the group, yes.
All right.
Like, hey, I do have the message will be I have a couple leads on where Deckard might be storing some of that money. One's in the old bank block, the other's in the Glen. Like, say we get up and figure out which, get together, figure out which one we want to go hit up first if we want a chance at his secret riches. Or if you don't want to take part in this, that's fine. That's one less share.
Secret riches? I'm right here. Well, what?
We're not talking
Yeah, I
about your hit
guess-
song, Secret Riches.
No. Thank God we're not, because I didn't do very well.
Well, buddy, at the end of the road, I mean, you still have like what little money you have in your pockets. You broke. I wouldn't say you came out entirely broke, but you broke kind of even, but really just not enough to really get yourself back up and going on your own.
Here we are then.
So I mean, the concerts you played at roadhouses or whatnot, not bad. They didn't pay awful, but like it was just enough to get you from point A to point B. So, Zephyr, Horton, I assume you guys are coming to join Dress then.
Oh,
Oh
yeah.
yeah, I would have shown. Hey, Zephyr, look who's back in town.
Buddy's back. Oh, it's awesome. Can we go see him like right now?
Yeah, sure.
Sweet.
I'll ping Zach so you can pull a car around.
I'm definitely gonna hug Buddy when I see him because I'm very excited.
Zach will probably kind of step it up because of what it seems like the absolute. Okay, somebody's hurt, so they need Zephyr to come in.
More like child at Christmas energy rather than.
Yes, it's that energy.
Look, Zach sometimes Zach's empathy is just kind of one of those where it's just like, I don't know. But as you guys arrive to the village, Rita does let you guys in. Sure enough, there's Buddy at the table with the others.
Ding, 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 ding.
I'm like, Buddy, how have you been? How was the road?
Hey guys.
Well, I can tell you I'm 10,000 times better now that I'm back, literally and physically. You see the guy who, cleaned me up just pushing out this pile of dirt. It's just convenient that it all just fell into just one big pile, by the way. That's the strongest fire hose I've ever seen. So,
Well, no, you had the shower first, and then we tidied you up. So
You just hear her grin.
Yeah.
Well, that's the
Yeah.
funny part. He did shower first. I had to get the water.
I told you we
pick
should
out.
have. I told you we should have just stripped you off in the parking lot and power washed you, and then put you in the shower.
I know.
Ah, it's just like being back in county.
wow, it feels like I'm back in county.
no, we don't hose down our friends.
No.
We beat the dirt out of them like we do with rugs.
But yeah.
Too.
I mean, if that's what you're into, buddy, I guess.
Nah. Holy shit, you got bigger, Thornton.
Oh, just a little bit.
Why does the muscle not go back in? It's like I'm pushing on a soda can or something, and it flexes back.
Because he put his braid in a box.
A
You
brain
what?
in a box, yeah.
Betty just looks over. I feel like you missed that part in the text where Thornton became an F.
Thought it was like one of those old-timey alphabet organizations, like FBI, like female body inspector.
Well, that too. That's all.
No.
But yeah, that's
Right.
what it looked like before the skin job, and I'll show the shield itself.
Wow.
Yeah. So,
So, I've got a lead on 2 places. Anybody feeling particular to one or the other?
Well, what
Anywhere where I
leads
can
have you
kick
got?
ass.
What was that, Magpie?
What leads have you got?
There's a shit ton of money coming in and out of this phone entirely too fast to do much of anything about. But according to the actual bank routing numbers, it appears that this money is coming in and out of one of 2 banks. These 2 banks. One's in the old bank block, the other's in the Glen. Now, I imagine the Glen's probably much more operational with full security, but the bank block one, it's a questionable part of town.
The bank block one sounds like it's good for shadier deals. So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Plus, they're not going to be having the cops on standby if we do try and break in.
I think that might be the better bet, considering, Backslash will kind of look over at Thornton up and down, look over where Magpie's rocket launcher is, look over at Buddy.
Oh no,
I think this is, yeah.
The rocket launcher's folded down and is hidden.
Yeah, let's go to the bank block.
I probably just hammer space that rocket launcher.
I mean,
Alright.
it's a folding rocket
Oh.
launcher.
telescopes, right? Yep. So,
I mean,
Oh.
I mean, everyone knows about women's innate boob pocket, right? right in the cleavage.
Ooh.
well, some people have that.
I've got something explosive to show you.
You what?
So, that case said, you guys are off to the old bank block.
Yep.
Well, as you guys are on your way out there, Thornton, something big hits N54. Due to recent controversy and other recent exposés that have come out, the Night City Fighting League put on suspension. But it's serious safety issue, getting multiple deaths. Notorious death of Protect Mike by Thornton's packet military. Still, the Pacific Federation allow us. So, we've here for spokesperson before that's like part of your department, Thornton, that was pretty much making bankroll off of doing what you.
Mm-hmm. It made it like that fight was rigged or something. He just got whomped the old-fashioned way.
Well, I mean, that's what he's saying. It's just like, no, Mike made his choice. He made his bed and he shat in it.
Jesus.
I got the pictures.
Oh God, no!
I turned to Backslash and said, "Do you want to spin this to say something to the league about, hey, what's she doing? This was a good ass.
Oh,
Because if they're throwing my name around."
I mean, N54 is backing you on the fact that you killed Mike. There is,
Oh, okay.
like, you are, it's being defended that you rightfully killed Mike. It's just Militech and, their ability to, rattle certain kinds of sabers, decided that,
They didn't want to play anymore.
yeah, it's not fun for them anymore, so nobody gets to play at this point.
Well, that's my point. Is not knocking on N54, knocking on the league.
Oh yeah.
Say, hey guys, quit dicking around.
Bowing to corporate pressure, it seems.
Also, the
Absolutely.
league has to, make accommodation for everyone. Point that there's like safety has gone out the death of FBC.
Wait, how did
An
they kill
FBC
an
got killed?
FBC?
Basically, somebody ripped open the casing.
Jesus.
That takes a bit of effort.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
takes a bit of effort. And so they're trying to figure out like limitations of what kind of cure people, especially after the death of basically Tungsten Terror. Who, and like the footage is censored, but when it's put up there, you see this massive like borged up man ripping open head case of the Tungsten Terror's and the way Zarafa puts it, look, our wrestler was simply trying to fight the person, not the chassis they were riding around in.
Okay.
Was Tungsten Terror Militech?
No.
Okay. Was the
Tungsten
person
Terror
who
was an independent that was just wealthy enough to have their own body.
the person defeat the Tungsten Terror part of Militech?
No, their part is Zarafa.
Cool. Just asking. Cooking here.
Again, it goes back to the league's just kind of crawfishing on the whole thing.
Oh yeah. I mean, they made money on the controversy, Thornton. You know this personally.
Oh yeah.
I mean, with some of Backslash's latest vids getting out there, they made money off of it.
Should, as the kids say, riz up the crowd and demand the league be brought back so I can start fighting again.
But as you guys head out there, what you doing, Backslash?
If I could have a moment real quick, please.
Yeah.
I will, like, as Thornton's doing this, look at all the stuff, like, I will literally swap a new chip in my headset, start recording, and then get that, like, so Thornton, tell me how you feel about, why do you think, N54 is doing this?
N54, the league.
No, it's not M54 that's doing it. It's
The league. The league.
League.
Why do you think the league's doing this?
I think the league's doing this because they ain't got the balls to just let people just roll in and fight how they need to fight. I mean, we all accepted when we got in there that shit's going to happen. We've seen it happen more than a few times. As the man says, let them fight.
Do you think Militech has any involvement with this? I don't
I'm sure
behind the
there's-
camera, like with my eyes looking at him, nod with my eyes.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sure they still ask her from me whipping their little boy. But what can I say? Inferior tech just can't hang. Whereas
I feel like there's a Rockland Augmentics plug somewhere in here.
yeah, that's where I'm trying to. Whereas this is the new and improved.
So, would you safe to say then Militech is too scared to face Rockland in a fair fight?
Oh, absolutely. They don't have anybody going to hang against me. And they
Stop
know
recording. I will then start putting together a media blast for this.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
The gauntlet is thrown.
You're stirring a pot. Oh boy.
He
I bring
beat
in
up
a
a kid?
mixer to stir the
That
pot.
right?
Yes.
Oh, we're getting more money too. Jeez.
All right. Well, that's cooking. Guys.
Oh, I'm going to die now.
Are pulling up to you guys are finally getting the hot zone, and you guys are arriving. You do find there's some no out of the way. The flag you guys down. All right, guys.
What's up, Chooms?
I don't know what you guys are doing here, but this is our work site. I don't know what do you guys want.
What, are they working on the bank or like?
Yeah, they're working on the clearing of the bank block.
Got a lead to investigate something here. You mind if we,
They said that people
head
are
on
supposed to stay out of here. We're already struggling with scavers and maelstrom. Oh, if we can.
Look, man, there's some person who wants us really to find something, and they swear they hid it here. Okay, maybe we can help out and give you guys, something kind of like looking at Magpie with that, like slipping her my wallet. Maybe we can find a way to, help you guys out. We'll stay out of your way. If anything happens, it's completely on us.
A little contribution to your improved work levels, shall we say?
I think I think I know where this is going. I'm not dumb.
Mm-hmm.
All I'm saying is, you go down there. It is on you.
Deal.
Okay.
Fine.
That's
Alright.
fine with us.
I get you.
I don't know. Are you guys looking for anything in particular down here?
We're looking for Nunya.
You just
It's
kinda
safer
get-
for all parties if you just,
Yeah.
No, worry about it, man.
Plausible deniability, my friend.
What they all said.
So that guys are gonna start your descent into the hot zone.
Yep.
You're on red. Red detector. So don't
Yep.
step there. Don't step there.
Setting Thornton in first since he's got the FPC with the. He literally made for this.
Surprisingly, Thornton, if there is any radiation area, it barely clicks on the Geiger counter. Like there's barely any. Compared to other parts of the hot zone, this place is kind of like just further out that. So every once in a while you get a click here and there, but outside that, your Geiger counter seems pretty calm. Not a bunch of noise.
Don't go dance in the dust, but otherwise, looks good.
Magpie's got the face mask on just to be safe.
You got your rebreathers on then, folks, like hogs.
Yep.
God, I need to double check.
I mean, if you need one, we could have picked one up on the way for you.
Nasal filters.
There you go.
Oh, okay. So,
Yeah, I think I might have had to picked up one because I don't think I have anything.
Yeah, we can pick one up for you on the way.
Oh, cool. Take a little pit stop on the way. It's fine.
yeah. Thornton, Magpie, do you want your employees coming with you, or do you want them staying out of the hot zone?
I'll have Spec stay out because
Yeah, I don't think we're driving in at this
Oh,
point,
no.
are we? Yeah,
So
so.
there's no way you're getting a vehicle down here safely.
Mm-mm.
yeah, have Spec stay in the car. If we need them, we can always go and get them. But
All right, guys, you're our backup. If anything goes wrong, don't call us.
Beck's wide-eyed looking over at Magpie. Don't go doing anything stupid now, boss.
do I look like the kind of person that does stupid things?
Oh.
That's what they keep me around
You,
for.
you just see them just quiet. You just see him just quietly go back to his agent playing Roach Race. Fun fact: that is a canon game to Cyberpunk Red
Yep.
now without agent.
Nice.
All right.
I'll tell Betty, just kind of keep track on us
Mhm.
from the agents if you can. But I figure you wouldn't want to go down in that anyway.
Back
Does,
by dawn, call the president, that sort of thing.
Dak does pass you guys some radio. Oh,
That'll
wait.
certainly be handy.
Just in case you lose service out in the hot zone. Right. So as you guys begin your while following you guys find that the bank block, it's not so much just banks. It appears to be like its own like smaller local commerce area as well. Where the megacorps had, city center, the big old roundabout of all the spires up into the sky back. Appears to be a mess of what cores. Give me a perception check, yeah. Because there's always, a chance for other good things found down.
Oh, definitely. Yeah, I was just about to say Magpie is going to be keeping an eye out for anything that she can scavenge. She's definitely got her shinies locked
Holy
in.
fuck, Magpie. So, backslash. Oh, you step away for a moment. No worries.
I'm here.
All right.
No, I had to move the gate for my cat. I'm here.
Oh, all right. Understandable. Backslash. While you are traveling, as you guys are traveling, what appears to be a smaller mallplex, heading towards where the bank's from. Backslash. Ooh. Happen to find, well, what appears to be a whole box of tea green. Typical mall poser stuff, but hey, one will probably sell for a few bucks if you want to pick that up with you.
I will.
Don't worry, they should be safe to carry. And Thornton, of course, the box doesn't give off any radiation. Though they apparently, these are the glow-in-the-dark variant.
I was about to make that joke too, Dad. They do glow in the dark, right?
Oh gosh.
Right.
Do now.
I'll traveling along. Zephyr.
Yep.
While you guys are making your way through the mallplex, you happen to notice there is a massive crack running through the floor ahead of you guys. Massive.
Okay. Like
If anyone,
like we have to jump over it or something?
as in, if Thornton steps on it, Thornton's gonna drop a couple. Kind of
Oh boy.
Oh.
crack. It'll break in the foundation.
We should have watch out over there, guys. That doesn't look safe. Not at all.
Yeah, should probably keep back from the edges as well, just in case it crumbles further.
You can reroute through one of the shops, because surely they've got to have an employee as well. But in the midst of that, also, Zephyr, you do find what appears to be 50 Eddie bill laying on the
Oh, nice.
heading in. And it's old. It's old print. Currently, it probably could still be used, but it's definitely shows to be an older print.
Okay, cool. Pocket that. Oh, kitty.
And as you guys
Big old flu.
are coming, guys, rerouting, you come up to what appears to be a barred and locked from Thornton. I assume you're applying a reasonable amount of force to the situation.
Thornton opens the door.
Like opens it, like grabs the handle and twists the knob, or Kool-Aid Man opens.
Yes,
the
and then the
door?
whole
It's security shutters is what it is. Can I get an athletics check for you to fight it to
Fight the door.
No, it was a DV-17, but for you, rolling on a 5 seems to only... So, Thornton, it takes
just
a couple...
flex for a moment.
Takes a couple of, jumps. But after that second time you get a real good grip, you grip shutters open, like taking them off the rails. And you guys find what appears to be the logo on the door.
Oh. They were an expensive brand back in the day, right?
Still inexpensive. Magpie.
Isn't it?
That very high perception check and knowing the radiation is kind of on in here. Not enough to harm you guys, but there is radiation box. However,
Okay.
Magpie, back storeroom, it's like fish in a barrel back. There is you found yourself a nice little sort of high-end clothing from back in the 20s. You know, you could probably, you know, somebody might be looking for it.
Magpie is definitely going to load up as much as she can that isn't irradiated.
It's post-apocalyptic chic.
Just needs a good wash. It's
Right.
fine.
Surprisingly, most of the stuff that's like put in stock back. So, it's pretty safe. Moths haven't gotten to it, if there are moths. Radiation hasn't gotten to it. Like it's basically frozen.
Right. Well, we need to grab these cases back on the way back.
New clothing. Oh yeah.
Lots of money in the clothing as well.
I just want one outfit, okay? And sell the rest.
Yeah, you can have an outfit back.
Look at
there.
me, I've been wearing the same outfit since I worked with you guys. I had no problems with it.
You guys
Put a
are
waypoint on the map.
finding the back entrance through. One of the last things you also do Zephyr, more as medtech. You notice a lot of use. A lot of use scattered around.
Do they look recently used?
Yeah, they do.
Okay. Like, hey guys, I think people have been down here pretty recently. And I'll point all the air hypos out. Just so we know. I don't know. There might be people already here.
Are they medical or drug?
Can I tell if they're for medical or drug, or do they just
I
look?
mean, air hypos are air
Used.
hypos. You just load
Yeah.
the drug in there.
Yeah, that was
yes.
that was a magpie question
There
rather
is,
than a Sasha question.
There's
Guys.
traces of glass.
Okay.
Okay, it's hard to tell. Some of these look like they might have been blue glass, but could be used for anything.
Okay.
Purple people eater, what the hell's that?
All right.
Is there any networks, access points?
Scanning. Don't really see anything active here in this location.
Fine.
Not even power out here?
It looks like somebody's jury-rigged power, light up a few lights here and there, just to put up for them to down.
Mhm.
But if you guys have low light vision, you can be able to see. As you guys make your way out of the mall plaza, go in one end, go through basically what looks like absolute like ransacked, modest store. Kind of our equivalent to JC Penney. It's been just absolute, like the scavengers and other folks have been through already. But you are able to get out your open backslash. Can I get a perception
Yes.
check from you? Get your- think the bank you're looking for, you have an idea of where it. Turning the picture just the right way, you're able to get like what looks like the background, broken petrochem and towers background the right way, and you guys hear something dump over and burnt out building. Shut up! They're gonna hear us.
Is that kind of in the direction of where the pictures are starting to line up from?
Yeah.
Hey, Thornton.
Yo.
Towards those gonks that are making noise. I point towards the building.
Oh yeah! Start charging.
All right.
I'll jog behind Thornton at least to kind of keep up.
Guys are approaching the hot zone, approaching where these guys are coming from. You see what looks like a lot of scavengers start pouring out of the buildings. Well, our cover's blown. Look, let's make the best of this. And well, here they start pouring out in numbers.
I don't know if I can play a song that'll cool their hot island blood. Or is it?
Then play something for us to kick some ass too.
But I want to kick ass too, man. But he gets out this crank and he starts winding up the guitar and sets it down. Pulling out his swords. Watch out, something pops out in the middle at the end.
How sturdy does this place where they're pouring out look?
It seems to be kind of put together enough that it could probably handle a rocket blast if you're thinking of trying to trivialize another one of my encounters.
Yep, Magpie's pulling out the rocket and the rocket launcher and loading a rocket.
Holy shit!
So I'm looking for that poison grenade that I got from visiting the family. Already that.
All right, let me drag you guys over here. You guys are coming from the west.
From the west?
Yes.
Actually, can we take a quick
Yeah.
fiver before we get into it?
Absolutely. Go ahead and take a quick break.
Yep.
All right. So, as always, this episode has been brought to you by Lion Banner Games, Video Agate, Free League Publishing, Sirenscape, Fantasy Grounds, Diffiest, Loki Battle Map. I want to thank you all for what you do to help support the channel. And as always, glad to have you guys here. Yours like you. Thank you. Bless you.
Thank you.
The skin. The skin.
No, 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 no.
Oh, let's go. know as these guys are on hot zone to try to find themselves treasure, it seems someone else is not too happy with them being on their turf. How lucky are they feeling is a better question.
Yeah, Jim. While you were away, Magpie has definitely leaned into the heavy weapons side of things.
Oh, to replace the electro arm she used to have.
No, she still has that as well, but
Oh,
she has
okay.
she has a hand for it as well.
Huh? Really glad she didn't go to God, I can't even remember. Fuck. What happens when I don't play with everybody all the time?
The
Just
two-shot
forget
one
things.
that is decided by the GM where they go, or
No, it's the one with it's the one Roy had. I'm just great that you didn't get that installed.
no? She very much enjoys what she has down there already.
Gosh. The return of Cockrock. Oh, no. No. Let the man have his shtick.
Yeah, that's fine. Let's say what about doing a rocket punch in the future?
Oh, also, folks, this isn't really so much CNU related as it is just simply, it's something that I'm doing alongside my co-host Emeron. But if you have questions for Jay Gray from our Talisorian Games, especially in regards to the Cyberpunk edgerunners mission kit that is coming out at some point in mid to late June, given that everything goes well with printing, we
Don't ask about the release date.
we will happily take questions on it. All right.
Are we gonna do an old Team Toxic series?
I don't know.
I just think that would be awesome and hilarious. I still think Old Man Tequila would be awesome to see. I had a mini made, or not made, I just designed it on Hero Forge, and he's just got this bright white mohawk and a cane.
Back in my these we had the turrets.
That's the way it was, and we liked it.
55s.
Look at you with your cannibal kibble. We had to go sit down and eat it there.
Sure, we had stuff. But it
You're grateful you can get some scop.
We had to walk 5 miles each direction to the factory, uphill both ways.
I had to walk 2 hours to get out to a bodega, have what I was looking for, just to find out that bodega was open on that.
Back in my day, we didn't have to pay taxes in Night City.
Raven's Hammer, I don't think you understand how frustrating of a question that's been for me. Like, people just come meandering into my DMs, just, hey, Dia, whoa, Edgerunner kit, when release? David Martinez, Sandevistan, now.
You'll get it when it's
Yeah.
fucking ready.
It's ready when it's ready. Oh, oh fuck. Oh fuck.
Hey,
All right,
you
my
good,
model
Dia?
went flying.
Ah!
No, seriously, I have been bombarded with the question. Stop it.
You just need to always respond with the link to the message about the release date.
Oh, that's what I do.
Very much that per my last email energy.
Or when 2077 first came out, like they were talking about, or like that really cool trailers coming when it's done.
See, I like that with Artal. It's ready when it's ready.
Yep.
So many memories of Samurai Cop right now.
I like what Fire and Bone said. Every time someone asks, delayed by 10 minutes.
No. By this point, we're going to be waiting 8 years for it now. Thanks, everybody.
I'm
Well-
more curious about the lore stuff in that book than anything else that's going to come out in the Jumpstart book.
I mean,
Like,
they've talked a little bit about what's in the kit on the got a full adventure. And they do have a lore book for like just a basic of the but that's kind of about it. And also they have rules now for quick hacking, power weapons, tech weapons, smart weapons of time of 27, but also reason why those exist during that time. I don't know what those reasons are, but I imagine there's probably going to be a good explanation how we got.
Metal
Hey, Nick.
Wars and stuff. They didn't do that too.
Probably the Metal Wars.
Yeah, there was like another like corporate war in between Red and
Well, it was
Pixar,
NUSA
so-
and
yeah.
like the Western states, right?
That's a lot
Because
of
Mitch and Scorpion were definitely a veteran of war in like the 60s, I remember. So the Unification War, there we go.
yeah, I
Thank-
think they were also called the Metal Wars.
Well, man fought machines.
What
Other
is
Sorry,
machines.
Captain Power reference.
Oh,
Sasha?
Uh-huh.
Spells that have more than 5 lines of text can't affect you. I need that as a G card.
Jazz. I saw something the other day about Captain Power. Like I think Popular Mechanics explaining how the whole system worked, and I found out that the little videos that you put in the VCR and you have your ship and stuff. I didn't realize those were like made by like a big anime company, like I think, or a big design studios. I think it's like ArtMic or something. They were responsible for it.
For the videos that they did on the side, yeah.
Yeah, I didn't
Well,
realize that ArtMic, like a big anime studio, was responsible for those.
I think that was Mattel that did that. That show.
Yeah, but they outsourced the animation.
Right, but that was for three cassettes.
Yeah,
So,
and
ready?
like it's
I'm
I'm ready.
You'll need
Right.
to change your initiative manually to 5 since it doesn't incorporate the -2.
Okay.
Alright.
Cool, cool.
I gotta roll it in this.
Oof, am I gonna actually have good initiative in combat for once?
Never. I won't,
considering
I won't allow it.
Considering 2 of us rolled a 1.
Yeah, let me get in. Let me see. How do I do?
Holy shit.
Oh.
It's been a while, okay? All right? It's
This is
performance
fine.
anxiety.
Oh my god! I'm actually gonna go first in combat for once this week. Holy shit!
Well, thank goodness for like hiding behind that wrecked car.
Yeah. Thornton hiding on top of it, apparently.
I'm standing on top of. Ah!
All right. In that case, then we're gonna go ahead and start off with Thornton. You're on top of the car.
I was charging in anyway.
All right. Well, here we go. SMG.
The Sumg.
So go ahead. I assume you're gonna roll evasion, or are you able to evade in that body?
Oh yes, I can
He
evade.
got reflex
Alright.
9. He can evade.
Mm-hmm.
All right. There's a spray of submachine gun fire. It rattles past you. All right. This fella though.
Matrix bullshit.
This fella, on the other hand, knew where to spend his 100 eddies. Down at his local vendit from Gunmart.
Oh no.
Oh, yes. Oh, it's happening. So,
did he get the Gunmart ruffle?
yeah, you see this giant plastic tube get mounted up onto his shoulder.
Oh dear.
1, 2, 3, 4. I can get here. All right.
It's gonna be so funny if it blows up in his hands.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be great. All right, ring combat. I'm just that table. All right, 15's the number to beat. All right, it sticks.
Evasion from all of us,
Yep.
I'm guessing.
18 if you're able to evade. All right, so
Don't worry.
Thornton, you're going to get put outside the box of doom. Magpie's getting put outside the box of doom.
It's in the box.
Let me draw the box of doom real quick.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
You guys invite me back. First thing that happens, I get hit with a rocket.
Look, welcome back to Night City, Choom.
Thanks. I love it.
Luckily, Zephyr, you are actually out of the way for the blast.
Oh, good, because I can evade. So
The
That's
Magpie
good.
and Thornton, you guys are going outside the blast radius, the closest edge that you can.
Okay, so closest edge should be here then. Okay.
Yep, there we
As
go.
for Buddy and Backslash,
It's good to have you back, buddy. Let's smile.
Yeah.
ah,
27?
Oh no.
27,
And
you're
critical
both,
injury.
and you're both
Oh,
getting
no.
critical injuries. Oh boy, what a
Oh,
lovely
explosion-
day.
Oh, that's right.
at least I'm
Explosions
standing.
crit, but they don't
Fuck.
sound. Yeah.
All right. And it's an armor-piercing rocket, but it's the one and only armor-piercing rocket that I have. So, with that, you
Yeah, 'cause
guys...
those things can only fire armor piercing.
Let's just see what everybody gets. Well, hey, Backslash, there goes your leg.
Oh,
Okay.
And Buddy, for an object. So you move more than 2 squares.
4
you
meters?
take another
Yeah.
5 damage.
that's 32 damage minus your armor. Jesus.
Minus, okay.
Well, that's all I got. And he tosses his rocket launcher aside. Backslash your leg. It's kind of Listen, but let's figure out which leg is it. Which leg do you like more?
The middle one?
It's not an option on the table. So take either left or right. You're not getting the middle one.
Your left leg goes flying. Good. Breathe.
I love how much you can share with me, please. Sometimes. Great.
Yep.
I forgot to add +2s, or else I would have made it.
All right. Well, that's his use.
That's my one.
All right.
Yeah, I mean, we got so many +2s, start using them.
Yeah, yeah.
Printing. All right, Magpie.
Well, they've just so helpfully bunched up, so
They're not very smart. But Magpie, you are
Neither
getting
were
shot
we, and
oh, I'm getting shot at. Okay.
Yep.
So I will evade.
at. Okay. Roll me evasion. 22. All right, it misses.
Don't think he would have even cleared the range table, depending on what he was shooting.
Well, very heavy pistol.
So probably not.
All right, hi Magpie.
Nope, be first. Come on.
No, that's Jack.
Oh, Thornton. Fuck. All right, my bad.
Magpie's on a 2.
Sorry, my turn. I was looking at the turn order was scrolled down for me. Thornton, you're up.
So Thornton's going to take the Persian grenade, and he's going to eat it right to see how many if we can catch all 4 of these, or however many we can do. Right here.
All right, let me check what the poison.
Basically a resist
Is-
drug and torture of 13, I think.
13. I'll check for these guys. Resist drugs and give me that athletics check, Thornton.
Okay.
All right, so that will hit. All of them are going. All right, fail. Let me grab my box. Like right here, Thornton.
Well, let's slide it over. I want to try to get as many of these guys as I can.
Yeah,
So,
so slide it one back, essentially.
Mhm. Catch those 4. Perfect.
Oh, it's poisoned. Oh, it's poisoned. That one's poisoned. Oh, oops, all poison.
Oops, all point. I think they take 2d6 damage directly to their hit points.
Yep.
And I think that's the only effect.
Yeah, it was a direct damage thing.
Yep.
All right. Can I get can I get 2d6, please, for each individual?
Okay, so
Okay.
1, 2,
Oh,
3, and 4.
that one ain't doing too hot. Oh.
Or
And then I'm going to move over here so I can draw fire.
Okay. Hi, buddy.
Hi. I think at great risk to myself, I guess I'm gonna grab backslash and start trying to move him behind cover. At great risk to my own pain, so.
Well, that. All right. Okay. So you're gonna take 5 damage then.
Yeah. And I guess we'll park us right behind here.
Okay. All right.
Pepper, when you get a minute. I don't think I should be seeing this coming out from the outside. You're coming from the inside.
Also, Zephyr, the only way to stabilize someone who's missing their leg is, well, sadly, surgery. So backslash. I hope there's a lot of money at the end of the rainbow for you.
You know, let's just go get an FBC, get that wise man.
I need
could always buy,
30 plus
Jim's
K for
limbs.
that.
Plus
got-
a lot
you got
of
plenty of friends.
therapy.
Yep.
Hi, backslash.
Yeah, play friends.
Backslash will scream in Italian, "La mia fatuta gamba!" and just starts screaming in pain, clutching at the eviscerated stump that used to be their leg.
Fucking speak English. I can't understand what you're saying.
I mean,
That
technically,
Chupa took my leg!
I see that. He hasn't come to claim it though.
technically, we do have free cyberware from Rockland.
That's true.
Cyberware is free. Surgeries.
I know, great medic.
Yeah, we got a great medic who also works for Rockland, right here with us.
I have no action though. I other than screaming in pain and screaming Italian obscenities, I got nothing.
That's understandable. I mean, you get your leg shot off, you're not going to be thinking of it. Oh, maybe I should fire back.
Hopefully,
You're
Zephyr's got some stim to dole off the pain.
You're going to be like,
I
fucking
do have-
ow.
Exactly.
Thornton, this guy is pulling out a very heavy pistol. He's going to try to shoot you. All right, that's going to hit.
Okay. I laugh.
For 11 damage, you just kind of see him just kind of shit himself a little bit as it just pop.
As it plinks off.
Borg! Borg!
Like,
All
I
right.
think that's adorable. He tried
Zephyr.
to kill you.
Well, I think I'm gonna go over here and try to help these guys. I know I can't like quick fix backslash, but I can like try and quick fix Buddy here.
And there's this big chunk of metal in this thigh. Can you pull that out real quick? It's
Yeah,
kind of
just-
hindering my game.
You just hold on real
paramedic.
tight.
All right. Yeah,
Okay.
you're able to get it out and close up the wound.
On 3, right? You
Yeah.
didn't count
1,
to 3.
2, and then just pull it on.
Yeah.
Hi, Magpie. I assume keep the box of doom where it's at.
Yep. Keep that box of doom right where it at.
You see all these guys hacking and coughing on the poison. Just ah. Go ahead.
Yep. What?
woof.
I guess whatever comes around goes around.
That's not even with crit.
There- all right. I don't know. I think that probably hits, guys. I don't know. It just might.
I mean, are they more than 200 meters?
I don't know. All right. I gotta do math here. Actually, I don't even know if their leathers save them. All right, they're dead. All right.
Just pull out the auto delete.
That one's dead. What did you fire over there? What did you shoot? Oh, a rocket. That's why.
Yeah,
All
rocket.
right. It's like, gosh, your grenade did a little damage there. It's like,
No, that was rocket.
Oh, but I can't
My
feel
God.
the legs.
yeah, no,
Because they
Magpie,
can't.
you clear the group. Like they're all dead.
Okay,
They're-
and then
They're all dead.
Magpie's gonna take cover behind the car.
What car?
That did really well for us last time.
Oh
Just-
right, yeah, it was blown up, wasn't it?
Yep. Covers destroyed.
I guess I'll head over here to kind of draw attention away from the group over there then.
All right. Well, you're dead. Oh, you're still
Is
alive.
it? If I move, okay. Someone wants the taser shotgun.
Oh, they don't know about it. They
Yeah, I
don't
know.
And they're going to try to shoot you point blank.
I will evade.
All right.
Ooh.
Oh. Wow.
Alright, it'll be
Okay.
enough.
So they hit. Yeah.
Can't let them touch the knight's treasure. 12 damage. That even does anything to you?
I have tech upgraded mimic clothing, so no, that does nothing to me.
You just what the? That should have done it. What the fuck?
Basically just bounces off her hoodie.
The hell?
Having performance issues, Jim?
It happens to everybody.
Thornton.
Thornton's gonna come over here and do a nice twirling back kick on his ass.
All right.
Fwacha.
Oh.
God, Magpie's gone from being like a non-combatant to very scary very quickly.
You see, she's a non-combatant for the most part because nobody wants to get in a fight once they realize what she can do.
Yeah.
All right, so 14, of course, with
Yep.
half SP. Don't worry,
Yep.
I know.
And second strike.
Now that's a phrase I haven't heard in a very long time.
I like to keep it that way. Thornton, that second kick, it knocks the wind out of him, and you just hear something crunch inside of him. He is dead. But apparently, from what you guys heard, these guys know something about Red Knight's treasure.
Oh, we still got 2 left.
All right, buddy, no longer have foreign object.
Yeah, but I'm also very, very wounded-ish. So, I can't clear the distance in that time, so I guess I'm gonna have to hang out here and protect these two in case something happens.
That or
I get shot at again.
all right, so you want to hold
always-
an action
could always-
just in case somebody
If
Almost like
somebody
that
tries to
cover
rush
fire.
Zephyr or
I mean, this guy's dead,
backslash.
so
Yeah.
there's only this guy, and Magpie's gonna take care of this guy. So.
Oh, can I after I had attacked him, my 8 move actually puts me to here.
Well, this booster ganger is skating away here.
Where you going?
So, buddy, they are rolling up on you if you want to do something in regards to this.
Oh,
You want to step
Yeah,
out and
that-
do something.
They dashed.
Okay.
Feel free to intervene
Yeah.
how you wish.
Let's see if the swords work still.
All right.
He's charging up. He draws the monokatana and like the whole slashing action thing. You know, like how samurai attack bamboo
Is it?
mats.
You have a full katana, not just a wakizashi.
No, I have like the monokatana. I didn't
Alright.
sell my swords.
All right.
Okay, here we go. I'm taking -2s and stuff. Can I take a couple of +2s, guys?
Sure.
Do it.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay,
And
all
I
right,
counter
here we
one
go.
of your +2s with a -2.
Fine. Okay, so it's +4. Oh,
Got you, mono 46, 23. Well, that's 10 damage going straight through.
okay.
And he's unable to do anything else. Dude, I'd be able to roll up and get the jump on you guys.
You see Buddy just sprint and just draw the sword out of the back of the guitar and just slash the guy, and he's stunned. And when he twirls around the sword, he's like, "It's been a minute. I'm a little rusty too."
Backslash.
Keep singing Italian.
How tall is this cover?
You'd be able to lift yourself up and take a little bit of a shot. Take an attempt at a shot.
That's what I need to know. Thank you.
I'm just going to impose one of my -2. See how you're not in the best state right now. You're kind of having to brace yourself on the wall and all that.
I will
Oh,
have you know, I'm
okay,
still
Orc.
at half health.
All right, Orc.
Well, I'm probably going to be at a minus, so I'm just going to dump my luck into this attack. That's what I'm looking for.
I see Orc is feeling spicy. All right, roll me 2d6. Well, it crushed his fit. Like, well, this guy gets knocked back by Buddy, getting slashed up real good. The damage that Buddy does is just enough that it pushes you to getting a killing blow on this guy. Like,
That's for my shoes!
so between
Well,
the two of
you
you,
just lost the one shoe, right?
They were
All
about
right.
cheap hair.
Zephyr, what are you cooking over there?
Let's see. I think I might just use one of those speed heals on what's it? Backslash
Okay,
right now.
give him some hit points.
Yeah. Glad I made all those.
And can I get 1-2 later?
Yeah, don't worry, I got you. I got a couple in here. You just moved away, so you know.
You say I'm getting a speed heal?
Yep.
Just making sure.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
It almost makes up for
Yeah.
the pain in my lack of a lower leg.
Going on I imagine that's what Black Lace or Berserk does. Just put you in that like just absolute roid rage.
I'd like to remind everybody that, historically speaking, one-legged men in ass-kicking contests don't exactly work out for the best.
That sounds like a challenge.
Don't worry,
Look,
we can fix the leg later.
Look, they can get the perfect angle laying on the ground. The straight shot right for the ass.
Perfect Lego.
Trust me, from experience of having to deal with someone laying on the ground, they get a really, really good shot for your gut. Ooh. Ooh. I was wearing body armor, but it's still they kicked like a mule. Raven's hammer was in the okay. I know where that's. Raven, I hope you're okay. I'm just worried there might be some other stories with that we can't share on Twitter. Anyway, hi Magpie. This person's about to find out, aren't they?
Yep, they fucked around and they are about indeed to find out. So drops the folding launcher and holds her arm up and
13's the number to beat.
connect it.
I assume it's just don't roll a 1 for you, isn't it?
Basically, yeah.
App.
I hope he's ready for a shock.
As it hits, it is a very noticeably painful experience for him. Armor does stop of it. It is a noticeably painful experience. Ah! What the hell? That is going to back off a little bit and attempt to shoot you again.
I will evade again.
All right.
Go back up to evasion.
So he shoots.
Does
the
his
bullet-
gun jam?
bullet he shoots. The bullet goes flying. Now, it was a 1, but now there's a 10 on top of it. You watch as the cylinder goes flying out of the revolver. Fuck. Tosses
Yeah,
it,
dumping your load isn't exactly the best thing you want to do in front of a girl.
pulls out a he pulls out just really shitty knife. Not a lightly shitted knife, just a shitty knife.
This is my
I love
toe
it.
knife.
I love the callback to the lightly shitted knife diamond.
Okay, but still, that is one of the many things I've been stabbed with in TTRPGs. A lightly shitted knife is that was a first. Long story short, Warhammer, Nurgleites.
Yeah, it was a Dark Heresy campaign and Nurgle worshippers. Oh, we have a positive plot twist apparently.
I've been saving that forever, just because. So while he's distracted with his gun falling apart, I'm going to come behind him and wrap him into a full Nelson.
All right.
So grapple check. It's just a problem, right?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Do I even roll this? All right, so you got the one guy. No, stop! He's gonna kill me. Leave me alone.
And if you're talking about the Red Knight, he's already dead.
No, he's not. The Red Knight lives forever.
Oh, he's pretty dead.
You lived about as long as your choombas over there did when it came up against us, and kind of went out about the same way.
Magpie's gonna pick back up the rocket launcher, fold it down back in timer space.
That we end combat because I assume you're keeping one for questions.
Oh yeah.
That's why I wrapped him up.
Yeah.
Luckily, the way the leg was disconnected, if you
Duct
roll
tape.
a stupid high surgery check here, you'd probably be able to combat surgery this person's backslash leg back.
It just
Okay.
plugs right.
Make up plus twos. You may as well use
Sure.
them.
Yeah. All
You
you
know what?
luck.
I use all my luck, which is 3, and let me get to where is my surgery? Hiding.
Before you go doing all this, just
Yeah.
above table, me to you, I'm okay with having to get a cyber leg.
Okay.
You can just piggyback on me for now.
I'm like, I'm not worried about the leg. Really honest. If you guys want to try to save it, that's cool. But I'll deal with the minuses until then.
I mean, this is simply also more just because positive plot twist thrown out there.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
So
okay.
giving
I'm sorry.
Zephyr an opportunity to attempt to give you some form of like quick fix when this normally doesn't have a quick.
Okay. Yeah, if you're cool with me like trying to like at least quick fix you, I could. I'm thinking I could like sew it back on and it'll work temporarily, but we probably should still just get you a cyber leg for a more permanent solution. Does that sound good? Okay, let's give it a shot. So use a +2 and those 3 luck and that up. 4 plus
Oh,
27,
goodness.
29.
So, Zephyr, it's gonna take you a little while to pitch the leg on, and Thornton, this guy is like trying to struggle out of your grip, but it's not gonna. There's no way it's gonna happen. So, backslash, you're gonna have a functional leg. You're just gonna take your move is just going to take a -2.
Is this until we can get
Yep.
fully healed up at a clinic?
But you'll have a semi-functional leg that can still move because Zephyr's funky medtech magic.
Medtech magic. Speaking of, I'd also like to give a speed heal to Buddy.
And Magpie's gonna walk over to the guy and says, "So, you said something about Red Knight's treasure."
I won't tell
where
you
is
where
it?
the master keeps his treasure.
Master?
Yeah, you want another shocking experience there?
You tase me all you want, wench, or I will protect my master's treasure.
Wench?
I will apply just a little bit of pressure on because I got him all wrapped up. So I'm pulling back on that whole shoulder blade area, and I'm racking him a little bit.
Interrogation. Whoever would like to roll that.
Let me just check my skills. Hang on. I don't know if I invested into interrogation.
God damn, Seth.
Points into it, for
29
sure.
surgery.
I have
I
a
am-
plus 17.
I've got 8 cool. That's about my interrogation level.
That's me too. So here, I'll do this with my 2 luck.
Okay. 13 got 17.
17.
Don't think I've ever been called a wench
Um,
before.
So, Magpie, you have gone up to a 14.
Okay.
He's like, all right, I yield. Fine. Ah, let me get. Ow. Oh.
Loosen the grip a bit, Thornton. Let him talk.
Just slightly. Just so he has enough to breathe.
Backslash, let me kill him and gain his mantle. We are your masters. There can be only one.
Well, if the real Red Knight is dead, and all the others are dead, that makes me the next Red Knight. So in that case, then, I just
Use
gotta
your
look
words
at the group.
carefully.
Yeah, I don't think I want this. But
I am
what's
now the Red
wrong,
Knight,
man?
sir.
I thought
fine, if you want to
you
know,
wanted to be a superhero. Red Knight bullshit.
I assume you've come to claim the Horde is what you've come for.
I look around and then I like nod stupidly, I guess.
Well, looks over at this what appears to be an old Bank of the U.S. Here in the bank block for the international training. But to you'll find it somewhere in there. There's many traps laid throughout there.
Many traps. Okay.
Well, how about you show us the way?
I am afraid I cannot. I have never seen the Master's Horde.
Well, I mean, if nothing else, you can point out at least one trap for us.
That's the thing.
You're good for the first one. Been dragging them over.
As you guys make your way into bank, then and Magpie, that comment about being good for the first one, man. Oh,
She beat me to it. I'm literally about typing that into chat.
Magpie, you're gonna take 2 humanity loss. That is like
Okay.
yikes. Oh,
So here, I use them like a dowsing rod. Here.
well, leads you guys into the burnt out bank. It looks like it's been, absolutely, and leads you up to this heavy, what looks like wrought iron and bolted gate with like some steel reinforcement. This leads down to the master support. None of us have been able to get through. Right. We don't know what's beyond this gate.
Y'all never cracked it open to take a look in there?
We knew better than not to.
Then you know better than to talk to anyone about us being here then, right?
I really don't have a choice.
Well,
Pretty
we
much.
do.
Smart.
I mean, who else do you have to talk to?
Looks at his right hand.
Oh, buddy, no. Oh, come on. You don't do a voice when you do that, do you? Will you go to the bar with me?
Here, lift his hand up. I have feelings.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Backslash. There is a dead architecture what appears to be below you. Probably won't be
America
able to
Online.
access
This is some
get
bullshit.
downstairs.
Oh, fix the safe look. I mean, like, look it over. I'm trying to check for traps, electronic security stuff like, you know, thickness, structural integrity.
Well, the gate itself that's blocking your guys' entrance.
Yes.
Probably with a strong enough athletics check, you could probably yank this open, or probably an electronic security check could pop the door.
So this is just one Thornton strong? Okay, take care of that.
Look,
Do we need this dude anymore?
Judy, don't listen to.
No. If I start messing with the control panel, oh no.
With that, the door opens. The man has proceeded to start talking to his right hand. Yes, that is what's going on here. Full-on conversation.
Is it past the gate? Is it like a tunnel or something like that?
Stairwell.
Stairwell. Okay. We're gonna yeet this fucker downstairs.
And you hear a scream, a tumble, and then you hear.
And then a smaller scream.
You
Oral 4, GM not found.
you hear what sounds like some electricity going off, and just pour. Make it stop!
Oh yeah, he also took 14 points of damage straight to
yeah.
the body.
So he just
yeah.
crumples in half when he hits the bottom of the stairs and then gets electrocuted.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Jesus.
There. So if you are going down the first landing of the stairwell, he's just there's just his unconscious cadaver, just twitching on the electrical flooring.
You found it.
At least one.
At least one.
Yep.
Yep.
Good job, Sparky.
no problem.
It's good to have the band back together.
Yep.
Wait,
Yeah.
who made that noise? Was that him?
Well, also, noticeably, his right hand is tattooed Judy, and his left hand is tattooed Hannah.
Oh god.
I thought it was Mary Jane and her 5 sisters.
Alma
No,
Henderson.
Yeah, it's Pam and her 5 sisters.
So, with that,
Ow.
it'll just be an electronic security tech to shut off the electrical.
Hobble, ow. Hobble, ow. Hobble, ow.
Easy enough. This is like child's play for you. Though, you do hear voice.
Do we hear a voice from down there? I'm not dead.
Seems come from like a speaker system.
Very badly burned.
So the Red Knight will gather funds, so that the way the Red Knight can get his revenge. And when he gets his revenge, Deckard will pay. There will be a nice big fortune for the Red Knight to retire on, as any good king should. Then what's next? Rex Royale? Maybe even Mr. Kernigan. Red Knight will make them all. Anyway,
This guy loves to hear the sound of his own voice.
Yeah. Loves to talk in third person.
I'd trade
too.
this guy for that hand puppet guy any day of the week right now.
How dare you?
yeah. Zephyr,
Dirty motherfucker!
Zephyr, for what it sounds like, this guy is well settled into his psychosis to the point that it's just like he's just talking normal, like he's just babbling to himself.
Yeah, I hear the crazier people go, the more often they talk in third person.
Thornton has no idea what this is.
I don't know, for you, Thornton, it seems like referring to Thornton in third person is normal because Thornton's another persona. But as you guys your way down the stairs, can I get a perception check from you? By the way, everything's lit in red lighting. Top of that.
Oh, like that's not painful at all or annoying.
Thornton, do you have UV vision?
Oh, shit. Surprisingly enough, no, I don't.
Does anyone have UV?
Let me upgrade that.
No, I'm afraid not.
I think
But-
so.
I do not know.
Thornton and backslash, there are anti-personnel mines strapped to the walls. One of them apparently, the first one apparently has gone off.
Oh. is that the
Can't
boom
toss
we heard?
Sparky at the other one?
I think we've already done enough. I think you can
So,
you can just
what,
lay
you're-
down
you're-
there,
you're
man.
You're throwing the cadaver down there? You're throwing the body
Yeah.
down? Okay. Well, the other two landmines go off.
Your name is now Roomba. Zip.
Saves on
Oh.
burial costs.
When that second one goes off, though, you hear upstairs start shifting around a little bit from all the shaking that's come from the landmine.
Maybe I should stop setting up the landmines. I don't know how secure this building is.
How many more landmines are there?
There's no
Yeah,
more
we-
landmines.
Oh, okay, that's good.
Okay.
But it leads down to a hallway with a lot of doors. Red Knight should check on his prisoners. Maybe they'll cooperate. Maybe she will.
Prisoners?
Out here?
Hobble.
More often
Hobble.
than you think.
With those high perceptions, you notice backslash and Thornton. It's the doorways. There appears to be like a rail that seems to guide something. And if you take a moment to peep around the corner, there appears to be a body holding a spear that is on that's suspended from this rail to go forward and try to stab whoever's passing by the door.
This guy is full on nuts.
Just a little
It's
extra.
like a pile of bottle caps at the end. I'm just gonna lose it. I'm done.
Would you like to roll scanner, by the way? Or
I would love. Yes.
all right, lovely.
Feel like we're in the Sierra Madre.
Oh
All
god.
right, backslash.
We're the holograms.
You're gonna be close to, like, you notice a lot of like the net connection points seem to be close enough that Red Knight was likely bouncing from there when they were wandering around down here.
Awesome.
Like to
Well-
back in.
Yes, I would. Thornton, you at least see that booby trap right there, right? I found a network access. I'm gonna see if I can find any more of this nonsense. Give me a second.
What
Okay.
about boobies?
They're behind this door.
Oh no, I ain't falling for that one again.
How many doors are here?
There appears to be 4 doors in this hallway. Each of them are across from each other.
Well, we've eliminated this one, so that means we just need to have 3 more down.
Yeah, like the
Sorry,
first two
I
just
tried
have
that.
very heavy melee weapons loaded on them.
They all rusty and pitted and gone to hell. No better for the only about as valuable as than scrap metal.
All right, so what's that interface? All right, Pathfinder. All right, so backslash. What you are going to find? There's an imp in here. That's a operating thing. We find password. 3 black ice. Control node. Another control node. Password. Two black ice. Black ice.
Jesus.
Remember, you've had your speed heal for today.
And a control node. A file.
Okay, this one's a doozy.
It sure is.
Yeah.
And coming in here, you see it's set up like a castle, it looks like you're going into like a dungeon castle. With each
What a fucking nerd, right?
with the first password being a drawbridge.
First password is Gygax lives.
Oh God.
We're celebrating 50 years of Gygax's legacy.
Thank you, Gary.
Yeah.
I greatly appreciate it. Thank you.
Mhm.
Well, let's activate worm. That
Yeah,
is a
that is
that is backdoor
All
for the
right,
password.
and to understand this one, this one's pretty easy to put together though. It appears to be Layla Deckard's death date is what it appears to be.
I'm gonna jack out and check something real quick before I go any farther.
All right.
Like I have that password. I'm gonna make note of it. Check. So about Red Knight's decks
Mm-hmm.
that I took I took from him last session. I want to go over, check them over, see if they have any files or information that might be pertinent to this architect.
Has a pass key on it.
Ah,
There you go.
smart cookie.
All right. I assume you're just plugging in then, and with Red Knight's deck.
Yep.
Your avatar, instead of being your normal avatar, it is a knight in a full set of armor and a claymore. All right.
I am the Red Knight. I have one.
That is the Red Knight's mantle.
So, in that case, then, as you are heading down, first control node is for the traps on here.
Are there any more traps? Or
Oh
is
yeah,
that it?
the first ones were going to be like shock floors and shock ceilings and pit trap.
Yes,
Deactivate.
Yep.
Then the next one's very heavy melee weapons and the swarm.
Oh,
Yeah,
the
no.
Bloodstorm.
No, we'll just deactivate that too. You guys get the night off. We won.
To be fair, Bloodstorms are kind of blocked by anti-smoke breathing masks
Yep.
and nasal filters. So
Pass by
Mhm.
what appears to be a killer that's reskinned as a knight and also mounted upon that's mounted upon a steed, and also the hellhound that looks very much more like traditional English hunting hound. Then a dragon, traditional dragon, like the Gygaxian dragon, is what it looks like. Red dragon. You pass,
All right, I guess.
yeah, like it passing through here, and you find what appears to be portraits of the family, digitalized onto the castle walls, and like some of them are scratched up, including Michael Deckard's, Lila Deckard's, Layla. Dylan is on there. Many other familiar faces. Dave and the lost kids from home.
Dylan.
Dylan,
That son of a bitch.
Dylan Murphy, yeah, the activist. You find what appears to be a also the imp is kind of a bastardization of Layla Deckard.
oh boy.
Yeah, a little obsessed with his sister. Probably with good reason, because it drove him mad. But
Like Lannister obsessed?
No.
Or like
no.
Oh, okay. Alright.
No, goodness, no.
Cousin stuff was fine for a while, but it's not a sustainable Fallout show.
I don't know. I heard, but yeah, and finally you make it down to what appears, where of course there's a file.
You gotta sit in the chair and read it.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Like, I will totally sit in the chair and access the file.
/ You find so much evidence. Find snuff videos of what appears to be what happened to the nephew of Mr. Deckard out at NCU from live drone footage. You have footage of what happened at Delirium. You find footage of him just having the kids strapped down to tables and just playing around with the Rockland Megabyte to see what it does. And you find a to-do list. And unfortunately, Michael Deckard is not checked off on that to-do list. Would you like to check it off?
Yes, I would.
As you do so, the rest of you guys, you hear what sounds like 3 other doors unlock further down the stairwell.
Everything should be deactivated, guys. Just keep an eye out. I want to finish checking the network before I catch up with you.
Okay.
And
I guess we go down and cautiously and check the doors they've opened.
Yep.
you
Yeah.
guys come down into a room, and you hear Roman's voice. All right, Red Knight, you've earned your treasure. However, to get the treasure, you need to make a choice. Your 3 friends are in 3 cells. You get to pick one friend to share the treasure with. Everyone else dies. This is the cost of what you've done, Red. And sure,
And who are in the cells?
you see what appears to be one slumped over body that seems very malnourished. Another person that's just like looking like they're they've been holding out just on the edge of death save, basically, and she looks like she's on the edge of death save. One very frail old man sitting looking. No more. Please, no more.
Dead body, woman basically starving to death, and old man.
They all look very malnourished. In the center, there is a pile of money. A big pile of money.
Personally, I'd say save the girl, because the guy's old and he's probably had a long life.
He's run his course.
Sheepers back.
Jeez.
Fuck.
Jesus.
I mean, is she wrong?
Roman, you don't have
Turn
to
to
do this
Zephyr.
anymore.
Yeah.
Return to Zephyr. So I hear docs have this interesting word called triage. I think that applies here.
Yeah, we can't really save the dead guy because he's, well,
He does.
dead.
Is he dead?
So it's the woman or the old guy.
I thought
Yeah.
all of them were actually alive. Just one person, the first person, looks closest to death.
I
One of them
heard
is
slumped
dead.
over body. Yeah.
One of them is
One's dead.
Zephyr. They are like stiff. They're stiff.
Is there a way to save
Okay.
them both?
Give me basic tech or electronic security. Want to see? Man, only if specs came with you.
Yeah.
Did
I
you
guess
call
the
me?
bigger question.
Oh. Oh no.
I guess the bigger question is what would happen if we would choose one. What happens to the other?
You don't know. I guess
Yeah.
it's, I guess that's the fun in this, finding out, isn't it?
Mhm.
Fun.
Diamond,
Face up.
What's up?
I at least want to look over the network to see if any of the traps I disabled are connected to either of these rooms.
No.
Didn't think so. Cool.
See, we kind of need to make the decision soon because this girl is about to die.
Yeah,
She's
I
basically
guess.
starving to death.
I guess I'll try and
Oh,
go
okay.
to the girl. I think. And
No.
I'm not him. I'm here to help. Hi. I'm trying to do we have? Seems how weird. Do we have food on us?
Yeah.
Like a
Magpie
snack?
Magpie always carries a bag of kibble with her just in case.
If you said she was malnourished, I'd try and like offer her some food first, and then like see what I can do to help her.
Do they have any biomonitors on them?
They don't.
No.
But
There's
yeah,
nothing that's keeping an eye on their health,
Nope.
like in the system. Okay.
But backslash.
Is there a way to make the choice in the network, or is this like a physical choice that's being made in meat space?
It's. You also find the file description. One gentleman, the older gentleman, appears to be Roman Deckard's grandfather, and the other woman in question is actually Roman Deckard's therapist, Doctor. Notes, please.
Dr. Bob.
She might have done a shit job, but she doesn't deserve to die for it.
Who's the DOA?
Dead on arrival. For backslash. That person is Roman Deckard's good friend Reggie that gave him all those doses.
Well, that at least answers the question about Reggie. That's
Yeah.
Reggie, the drug dealer. That's his therapist. That's Michael Deckard's father, aka Roman's grandfather.
Just to see the old man. My son did. What did my grandson do?
Your grandson's a little fucked up.
You went
Sure.
kind of
It
crazy.
was.
He went on a bit murder happy.
Dr. Blanche is the therapist. For door.
Yeah. Well, we're giving her food and stuff, so
Yeah.
Yeah,
She'll take whatever she can get.
I got another speed heal. I can.
Speed heal
Use
can't
it on
help
her.
because you start taking damage when you starve.
yep.
Oh, here. Not Roman. Oh,
Nope.
No,
He's-
don't. He's gone. Don't worry
Yeah.
about him.
Much like the Empire, he's over.
Roman
I don't
has
even know who
he's
Roman
passed on.
the reason that Gerald Deckard, Michael's father, down here, Gerald simply stood idly by while Michael made his leave Lilla Deckard and did not want to get involved in corporate politics. Simply a worker. Dr. Blanche tried to introduce Roman to extreme psychotherapy. Roman did not handle it that well and fucked Roman up a little.
No.
I mean, if we can save them both, I'd say we save them both. If we can't,
Yeah.
I'd say we save the therapist.
Well, that's
Yeah.
the trick.
Um,
Can turn to the old man. Can you walk? Looking around, especially at the old traps and stuff like that. Is there anything like like chain or rope or other
What-
stuff.
what-
I like
How's
things
the
like
door
that.
work?
Why do I
Is
get
it
the
like a
feeling
sliding door?
why do I get the feeling if we save them both, we lose the money?
Well,
Because
that's
we
well,
do.
Yeah.
suggestion one is take all the money out first.
Best part is there's a pit trap underneath that money. And guess
Didn't we
what
disable
doesn't
the
work
pit trap?
anymore?
The pit trap.
The money.
So I guess we get both the old guy and the woman out of the cells.
All right, I'm gonna need an electronic security tech or a basic tech check of 15 in order to DD 15 for electronic security or basic tech.
Use +2s if you need to.
What about a
Yeah.
what about a Thornton check?
What are we thinking with a Thornton check?
What do we think with a Thornton check? Crack the guns.
Well,
Can I just rip the door out?
Or there's the power switch.
The doors are slid open. They are currently strapped down to chairs. And you notice there's a massive hydraulic pump, something that sticks out that's sticking right behind their heads.
Okay, so we need to
Upon looking at
disconnect them at
Reggie's
the same
here,
time.
There's a nice massive spike to impale the brain. Here.
Oof.
But backslash. You've seen enough of Red Knight's work. You're able to slowly unwind it, probably including Thornton's ability to wrench things aside. Thornton, can I get an athletics check from you to move the spikes?
Just let the spike go right in my hand, and it won't pierce through.
I mean, it's a very heavy melee weapon that's supposed to do head, but let's see if it even pierces your hand, Thornton. So for half SP,
FSP.
when it goes through, 13 damage versus half SP for you.
So my SP is 13. So that's
So
6.
7.
That's
you round up.
7 damage stopped out of it. So for you, it's kind of a scratch on the hand. Bit of a dent punched into it.
Nanomachines take care of that in a day. Nanomachines, son.
And backslash, you're able to get both of them released. You see Gerald get up. My cane. Grateful kids. All they think is money's gonna help them, which I mean they're right, but still at the same time. What it was all about.
Oh, that's for us.
Above table. I'm glad to hear you say that. Now I don't feel bad about not giving you money.
And then you just hear over the PA, "Congratulations, Red Knight. You passed your final test. You made a decision on who's more important to you. You tried to take both of them out. As you remember, you set it with all that money, make the money go away. You'll never see it again. Just like what happened." And
What did he do to his grandma?
I stop. This whole family's fucked up. Just
Yeah.
let it lie.
Yeah,
Okay.
you know what? We've saved who we can. We got a big pile of cash. That's all we need to know about this shit.
backslash. On picking up the money, feels a little strange.
Examine it.
Go ahead and give me an education check or a streetwise check.
Is it fake money?
Who's an Abraham Lincoln guy? Why does he matter?
I can hear the gears spinning in Ox's head. Oh, backslash!
It's not here.
you find find 20,000 eddies.
Mm-hmm.
Very substantial amount of money. Amongst the hundreds of thousands of basically U.S. pieces of paper that are in this pile.
Wait, NUSA money?
Not NUSA, old US
USA money.
Oh,
It
right.
has
So
no value.
dollary dues, got it.
Well, you know, we can always
But-
take this up to the hot zone and I'll have a never-ending supply of toilet paper.
But backslash, there's also a cred chip in it. Can you
I mean,
crack
that's still 20,000 eddies. That's not an unsubstantial amount.
You want electronic security to crack it?
Yes. Can you crack this really complex looking cred chip? It seems to have a receiver on.
You're saying it's $20,000,
Use pistols if you
not
need it.
heads, right?
20,000 eds amongst the hundreds of thousands of American dollars.
Okay.
I'm going to use 3 of the +2s.
And I'm going to counter one of them.
That's fine. So that would be +4. That's 25.
That beats the 24.
Oof.
Backslash. Giga, being on that older model agent, is able to read it after you've cracked it. Cube. I don't know about you, but I think you're set for life. There's 50,000 on this thing, man.
Okay.
There's 50,000
What?
So it's like 14,000 each total? Jeez.
That's 70,000 between the stuff here. Assuming the old currency is useless, then a collector wouldn't even want it.
A collector might. Magpie, you might find somebody who wants it. If you want to collect,
I mean-
samples of each of that ball money.
Yeah, may as well take it. It might be of interest to somebody.
What is,
I mean, if I could, if anyone can sell it, it's Magpie.
Also, you find a package of high fashion jewelry. Oh, man. That could probably
Oh
make
hell
you-
yeah!
You
Definitely taking
guys,
that as well.
This is your big score. You've been ran
And,
through the ringer. Found
got-
what's at the end of the
And we got those Jangwei clothes upstairs as well.
night. Yep, the Jinguji clothing.
Jinguji, sorry, yeah.
But Zephyr, you find the blue glass stuff that Red Knight's been taking, and it keeps adding up. And there's a couple more doses of blue glass on Reggie's body if you check Reggie's body at all.
I mean, could always sell the drugs as well. I mean,
Yeah.
$20 a pop.
Yeah, I mean, we know Sugar Bomb. She'd probably be interested.
A couple old vials. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sell that on the street in like 20 minutes.
But as you guys probably loading up your carry-all, trying to find the net server that's here.
yeah, the architect that he has here. I at least want to try to look around, see if I can find the physical architect.
It is in the back of Gerald's cell.
Is it a portable or a different kind of art?
It is. It's not a portable one.
I'm going to unload some things from this network.
No. What are you taking with it?
Well, I'm at least taking the black ice for sure.
All right. So
Uh,
there's a raven, 2 asps, killer, hellhound, dragon.
God damn.
No other files on it? I'll make sure to take the physical copy of all the
Um,
evidence.
While you're in
Like,
the
that
bottom,
was on there.
You're still in the bottom of the net. You're able to interact with things while you're still connected. There's a gate at the bottom of the net. Like a trap door.
Okay. I would at least look at it. Does it look like a typical gate? Does it look like something that might lead to an old net? I want to see if I.
A little glitchy. Yeah, go ahead and roll me. Roll me either a cryptography check or an ID check. Find something written on there where grandma lived on this hatch, and it is definitely an old net art or old net
So his grandma's in the old net. This is
With the
just,
Necronomicon.
this family's all kinds of fucked up.
and say family, but Roman sure was.
Mm-hmm.
Find one. Got the Arasaka trifold.
Run. Get the money out first.
Touch it.
Money's already on something else. Just an FYI. Okay.
Yeah.
Just to clarify there, Jack. Like this is. Oh yeah. Oh, I'm totally gonna touch this program.
I just want to get out of this dungeon before y'all set off the nuke.
So, me. Okay, defense roll.
Okay. Awkward.
Awkward.
Meow.
Backslash, you feel something.
Okay.
Feel something yank at you for a bit.
Oh no, Soul Killer.
And then you see the program break. You just witnessed Soul Killer attempt to fire. Or a prototype of it fire.
So he soul killed his grandmother and stuffed her. Jesus Christ.
And
I don't think he's here to help us out with that.
you just find a note. I found I found the dragon's claw. The dragon's claw I used on Grandma. Grandma turned into a scary thing. I shoved her down in the dungeon.
Nope.
Yep. Nope. Nope.
Out of there.
Well, I'm
Ron?
gonna finish taking the evidence and
Oh, yeah,
turn
take
that
the evidence.
architect off.
All right, so you guys are leaving then, getting out of the
Yep.
bank.
Picking up the clothing on the way out.
See, after a bit, just what appears to be a couple of kids pop their head up. Bank, just people. What are you guys doing here?
Hey, little
What are you guys
whippersnappers.
doing here?
Oh, we're just waiting for Mom and Dad to get back. Apparently, they were intruders. Both look at each other. Do you happen to see our Mom and Dad outside by chance?
The nomads?
Oh no, they're not nomads. They're scav kids.
What do they look like?
They're very dirty, filthy.
Uh,
Yeah,
the parents.
Yeah.
backslash ask what your parents look like.
Well, I mean, we don't have like the best looking clothes. They're a little ripped up. One of them was carrying a rocket launcher. That helps at all.
Yeah, so some of it's over there, some of them's over there.
You see that?
Well,
They're around.
I think unfortunately, kids, I don't think your parents are coming back. But
I don't know if this is
They
going to
have
be
a little great
unsettling
orphanage.
to you, but Thornton, when you point that out, they
Oh,
start laughing.
Oh.
They start giggling at just the humorous comment about they're over there and over there. They aren't upset about it. They're just laughing at it.
Hey.
that's unsettling. I was gonna offer them a place at the orphanage. I'm not so sure now.
you kids okay?
Yeah, we're fine. It's
Laughing
just,
about your
Okay.
folks getting blown apart? What's up with that?
well, it happens all the time, doesn't it?
That's true.
Yeah, I mean, in this place,
Kinda,
yeah,
yeah.
definitely.
Yeah, but
I mean, the monster from Totentaz came. That was kind of fun to watch.
Sweet Jesus. The monster that came
Uh-huh.
through that was in Totentaz?
Yeah, apparently there was a big fight happening at Totentaz, and we watched as it tore through here. We followed it, and it climbed all the way up Totentaz and fought some people up there.
Are these kids like little psychopaths?
They watched the Maelstrom Civil
Zephyr-
War. Okay.
They are tiny. they are tiny psychos. What they are.
Okay.
They are small. They are psychos.
Yeah, that was human perception on that.
Yeah, Magpie. They are very psycho. Like they are like probably
Okay.
one empathy.
Okay. These kids are crazy too. Why is everyone crazy right now?
Everyone's crazy around here.
We all,
We all go a little
Ah.
crazy sometimes.
everybody floats down here.
So
Yeah,
A great place to play right down there.
oh yeah.
Like back where we came.
As you guys imagine or
Plenty of
grabbing
money.
your as you guys are grabbing your loot from Yuji
Yep.
as well.
grabbing these
Yeah.
engaging clothes.
You guys are gonna have a nice little score. So Magpie, imagine a night market's probably coming down the way.
Oh yeah.
And yeah, we're gonna see just kind of how you guys kind of tie up loose ends, and you guys are starting to get to a point where you guys are gonna be able to get off the street.
Yep.
Oh, I think on that note, you guys have wrapped up like the last major thing I have for you guys in mind. I'm just trying to think if there's any other loose that we.
Nothing really on Magpie's end, I don't think. I mean, we've got the kids set up.
I mean, Thornton with just the sheer his sheer presence of pretty much backslash present. By the way, backslash, are you putting the story together on Red Knight finally? Now that you've gotten the last of the footage.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna put out a story about Militech 2 being too afraid to be usurped by all the rest of these great people who make awesome cyberware. They keep having their brand and losing contracts go to blame. I'm gonna put out a smear report of that. And and I'm gonna put out a thing of us eliminating Red Knight.
Yeah, even though Michael Decker does not want that to be the case.
Yeah.
You have some really solid evidence. I would have you rolling at like a really pretty high ranking meet.
Mm-hmm.
So go ahead and give me your first your Militech smear. You do have full evidence along with talk with Thornton live. All right. Yeah, garden patch blowing up. Everyone is just memeing on Militech to the point that, you know, the Militech PR machine is having to start back up again, talking about, you know, how, you know, Thornton used illegal drugs and illegal this, that in order to win over one of their best wrestlers had. But no one's buying it. It is backslash. It is probably a not quite the smashing success of most other stories, but it is quite the story still.
It's really just there to keep the heat on about the league and everything going on, and make Militech really look like the ones who are causing the league to stop.
Yep. It's
Because
making a lot of wrestling fans very upset that, you know, stock prices drop.
oh darn.
Now you got
Which also, in turn, Thornton's fans are more than happy to dump over a few Militech vehicles in the process. More guns to the street.
flying monkeys.
And for your Red Knight story, roll as if you were. Oh. No. Even though this doesn't have so much to do with Mr. Deckard, you know, being involved too terribly much.
No, as I said, I'm going to leave anything really that connecting between Deckard and this off. This is more about promoting us and the elimination of Red Knight, so the city knows he's gone, and the city knows who took him down. And a lot of the, like, I'm still going to dance around some of the stuff with Michael because I'm not really worried about him coming after me. I have enough blackmail on him to ruin his fucking day. So.
You know, between the voice recordings and all that, backslash, you have basically taken the screams for a whole. You're going to be taking the screams for like a whole 2-3 weeks. Like front paging it for the next few. It is creating some chatter. Netwatch does want to confirm that all future attempts by Red Knight have been suppressed. That there's nothing for the public to worry about because they're trying to piggyback off of you. Buddy, you're safe.
Oh, yeah.
Buddy, you're safely home, and I imagine there's a cargo container for Buddy at the village, Magpie.
Yep.
Hooray! Thank you.
So, on that note, I don't know about y'all, but probably here in the next couple weeks, we're gonna just kind of start winding down campaign. But let's see. I think next week will just be kind of like looking at Magpie and her village and Night Market, kind of see how things are going there. And probably see if there's any last things we need to solve. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Well, thank y'all for coming as per usual. Jim, glad to have you back.
Thank you. It's good to be back.
Of course, Jack, you're gonna be gone next week. That's totally fine because we're gonna be more looking at the village and how things are resolving there. But I'm Diamond Dust. I've been your GM today. Thank you so much for coming over. And we're gonna start off with Ock Raven.
Hi everyone, I'm Ock Raven. You can find me on Instagram or Twitter at Ock Raven. I will be streaming here shortly over at Orc Skull for the Cyberpunk Edgerunners League. Jim's here, so I won't take Jim's saying as usual, but thank you guys for being here. It's always been a pleasure. Thank you, Diamond. And I love playing with this group. It's always a lot of fun. So thank you very, very much. And thank you everyone who showed up or will listen in the future. You guys are great.
Kiwi.
Hi everyone. I'm Kiwi Waste. I've been playing a Medtech Zephyr, and yeah, had a great time. You know, keeping everyone alive. You know, in the face of rockets. And yeah, just
That old
really
thing.
yeah, you know.
That old chestnut, yeah.
Jim.
So just a couple rockets. You're fine.
Well, hi, I'm Jim. I played Buddy. I'm glad to be back. It's glad to play with everybody again. And much like in Eddies and Offlines, I guess I'm back for the finale. So hope you had a great time. Please keep circulating URLs. And again, it's great to be back with everybody.
Sasha.
Hi, Sasha. I brought Magpie to the table, and I hope you have enjoyed her shenanigans over these past 22 weeks. And thank you all for coming. Thank you all for making this possible for us to do.
Finally.
And thank you to Diamond for running it for us.
Jack.
I am Daiquiri Jack. I was playing Thornton, and yeah, just like everybody else, thank you very much, and be seeing you.
Alright, and tomorrow for High Riders, which group is it? Me?
It's a retool tomorrow. I had to think for a
Alright.
second.
So, on that note, friends, I hope you all have a wonderful day. Talk soon. Bye-bye.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, friends.
Cybernation Uncensored.